October 13th is a breakthrough day in astrology. Yes, this is a positive one, everyone. So, Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, regeneration, transformation, change, is stationing direct in the sign of Aquarius on October 13th. This was a 5-month retrograde period that began May 4th earlier this year. When Pluto turns retrograde, Pluto is asking us to turn inwards and confront our inner truths, our inner shadows. Hidden fears, obsessions, power struggles come to the surface to be seen, healed, and cleared. This was a lot of purging, and this was a very intense summer. So on October 13th, when Pluto finally turns direct, this is going to put the power back into the hands of the people. So any ways that you have wanted to change your life, rebel against what people and society think of you, rebel against your ego and what you should do, this is going to be successful and you are going to be able to do it. I think a lot more people are going to be speaking out against the rise of fascism and the rise of dictatorships, even in the United States, where Pluto is in Aquarius, back where it was during the Revolutionary War, and also Uranus is back in Gemini. And the last big event that Uranus was in Gemini was World War II. So this is definitely a time of conflict and rebellion and protest. But as Pluto turns direct, this is giving more power and effectiveness to the collective. You will also want to move forward with life-changing decisions and plans, and you will start to see certain sides of your life that are no longer in alignment and don't need to be there fall away. Pluto wants to remove what is no longer necessary. I think of Pluto like a garbage person in the zodiac, like coming along and picking up the scraps and the trash and what we no longer need anymore and taking it out to the landfill, which isn't great, but here we are, right? So, what also makes this a day of positive breakthroughs is Pluto direct is part of a grand Earth trine. So, Pluto direct is forming a trine with Venus in her domicile in Libra. So, Venus is the planet of money, pleasure, art, beauty, romance, love, relationships, and she is a benefic. So this can produce positive results. Also, both planets are forming a trine to Uranus retrograde in Gemini. So these three working together are like a positive power grid for new ideas, innovation, breakthroughs in finances, breakthroughs in digital currency when we think about just like the globe. And I think a lot more people are going to start to think of alternative ways to go outside of the system and make money. We have seen the rise of independent media, people moving away from corporations, using their power to boycott corporations and successfully getting what they want. So this is a big day that we are going to see more forward movement of these movements that are going to deconstruct some of these old hierarchical and competitive and extracting systems that are truly not serving the collective. Also, that same day, kind of adding to the positivity, the Cancer moon will form a conjunction with Jupiter, exalted in the sign of Cancer. This will be forming a square to Chiron in Aries, but this type of connection is giving you the self-empowerment to have the emotional reaction to something that you deserve to have and pull yourself up, heal your wounds, and move forward. So this is a time as well of personal growth through going through challenging situations in the past and learning from them and realizing, okay, I have to have boundaries. I have to honor my intuition and I have to make decisions from a self-oriented space in order to protect myself and receive the abundance and the breakthroughs that I deserve. So October 13th is a day of some positive breakthroughs, and this is going to be the most powerful for Aquarius, Libra placements, Gemini placements, and then secondarily Cancer and Aries. Super powerful, you guys.